Thomas?
0.0725.
Brianna? Okay. So, now what we're going to do is we are going to see where we are on the list here. We've got make a discrete probability distribution, find the mean. We did that, check. Maybe, do you guys want me to list these things? Like here, this is step 1 and step 1. This is step 2 and step 2. This is 3, 4, 5. All right, and then we're going to do a sum of these, and this one is the variance when you do the sum. And you don't need to divide by anything because that's already taken into account because we're doing probabilities. I got 1.23 about. You guys get the same thing? Okay. So this right here, this is the variance. So sigma squared is 1.23. That's the variance. And then to find the standard deviation, you take the square root of that, which gives us about 1.11. Is that a reasonable answer? Is it reasonable to think that if the average is 3.5, that it varies about 1.1 above and below that? Yeah, what would be unreasonable? What would be wrong? Obviously wrong. 0, because that's not all exactly on 3.5, right? That would be a variation of 0, would be staying exactly there. You'd have a variation, like something unreasonable would be something like, obviously like 1,000,000 would be unreasonable, but also like 20 would be unreasonable because the scale only goes from 0 to 5. Even 5 would be pretty unreasonable because it starts at 3.5 and it doesn't go up 5 and down 5. So, all right. Not too far away from done. And I will give you time to work on this today. All right, expected value. Expected value is basically the expected mean in risk type situations. It's used a lot with like gambling, lottery. It's how casinos make their money. You basically have to consider what the probability is of success at varying degrees. And then what you want to have is you want to have, if you are a casino, you want to have an expected value of negative. So companies want a negative expected value. That means on average, the person should be losing money. Lotteries are exciting because you could win a whole bunch of money, but most people lose, which is why the lottery can continue because it's a business. And they make money that way. So, I'm going to do one of these with you. I'm going to have you do one with a partner. Okay. So, the first question is how many spots do we need? We need one spot on the top, one spot on the bottom. This is x. This is the probability of x. But I don't know how many columns I need to put in yet. So we've got to think about what could happen. There are 1,500 raffle tickets sold, right, at $2 each? And there are 4 prizes, one of 500, one of 250, one of 150, and one of 75. So how many different options are there for you? What could happen to you if you enter the raffle?
Technically only 35 because the 4 prizes and then also the one.
Where you lose. Right, exactly. I'm glad that you said something. So we're going to have 5 columns here because there's the losing column and then 4 different kinds of prizes. So how much money do you make if you win the $500? Not really. What was it? $498, right? Because you spent $2 to play. So you spent $2 to play, but you won 500, so your net profit is 498. And I'm making that positive because you're making money. Okay, how about the 250? 248. 150? 148. 75 is 73. And the last option is losing. So what should I write for that one? -2, because you're losing $2. Okay. What are your chances of winning $500? No, there's not only 5 tickets sold. That'd be an amazing raffle. I would definitely play that. If there were 5 tickets and these were the prizes and only one person loses, I'd be like, yes, I'll buy 5. I'll buy 5 tickets. Here's my $10. Now give me all the prizes. That'd be great.
Would it be the 498 over 1,500?
No, because this is how much money you're winning. How many winning tickets are there to get you $500? Only 1. So this is 1 out of 1,500 tickets will get you that money. How many winning tickets get you 250? Just 1 again. All of these are 1, except for losing. What are the chances that you lose? $1,496. Okay, now to find the expected value, you do a summation of all of the x times the probability of x's. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do it all at once in our calculator. So follow with me. You're going to want to do a parentheses 1 out of 1,500, because we're not going to try to round here, and then multiply that by 498. Plus, again, parentheses 1 out of 1,500 times 248.